from Empower Simcoe Early On Child and Family Center, and today's family challenge is about regulation. Last time family challenge was creating our calming kits, and hopefully you guys have had some opportunity to work that through and collect stuff. And now moving forward, we're gonna do some more in relation to feelings, emotions, and about regulation and how to regulate our bodies. So we're gonna do some activities, and I'm gonna share some ideas on what you can do for teaching your kids how to learn the signals about regulating their bodies. So let's get started. So what is regulation and what does self-regulation mean? It can be kind of defined as one's ability to manage their energy, their emotions, like we've talked about before, also their behavior and their attention, so that it's providing and maintaining healthy learning and well-being. So what we're going to do and what we learn to do is regulate our bodies when we're feeling a certain way, and when our brain is triggering from that emotion, how our body's reacting. I'd like to start then by doing kind of a check-in with our feelings, and be sure to check out a feeling circle done by Carol, one of my coworkers at Empower Early On. She does a great job showing, the ways that you can incorporate how you're feeling throughout the day in the circle that she does. So be sure to check that out on our YouTube channel. So let's do a little check-in too. Again, we can all be detectives. I'm a feelings detector, so you can make it fun for your kids. And so, you'd ask them, how are you feeling today? And maybe you're going to do a check-in throughout the day. You're also going to already know by reactions and responses how your kids are doing and how they're feeling. But this is also one great kind of fun way to check in, like, are you feeling frustrated and angry? And make those faces. So be a detective and include your kids into being a feelings detective, because again, it's all about regulation and learning how to regulate our body when we're feeling that way. When I'm feeling that angry kind of feeling, what's happening? And remember, we have our calming kit we can go to help us feel better and to try and calm down. And now we're going to take it a step further with the regulation activities, and just again some more ideas. It's all along the similar lines on, when we're at this activity level, but we need to be here. These are the kinds of things that we can do, and these are the outlets that we can use in order to accommodate those feelings, and then get our body back into that just nice feeling and calming kind of feeling to carry on, to attend, to bring that attention and focus when we need to focus. So we've all had, and I know many of our kids, right? They seem like they're kids that are high energy kids, and almost all the time high energy. And then there's some kids that are really quiet, they're shy, they're reserved, and it seems like it's hard to motivate them to bring their energy level up. So next clip I'm going to share with you are just some different activities and different outlets or avenues to get them started to learn how to regulate themselves. So here I've got some things just to show you for different ideas that you can probably find around the house again. And so I'll just show you that, like, again, here's my basket or whatever that I'm just illustrating for you, like we made the calming kits and whatnot. But now you might want to switch that to, yes, you still need that calming kit. So that's for when we're trying to mellow, and I'll do, after this, I'll just do a little clip on some breathing and how to teach breathing. But I thought we'd start kind of with the high energy and activity that some of our kids need to unleash in order to regulate themselves and feel pretty good. So let's say you have some boys in the family or girls that are high energy and they seem to like to act out a lot of your superheroes. So you can, I'm sure you have some dress up in your area. You can put on your cape and you're going to introduce them to their superhero circle. Or you could do a superhero, many of you might have the foamy padded kind of area. So you might want to be thinking of kids need to move, so you want a space in your room or in your house that they can move. So maybe it's now becoming also there's a regulation station or something that, you know they can go to be unleashing and using that space for this outlet in a safe, right, and intentional manner. So it may be using this as then the parameter of if your child is showing a lot of, I want to be Spider-Man and he's shooting or doing that kind of action hero kind of stuff for kicks or whatnot, then you say, okay, this is your space. This is your safe parameter of where you can pretend to be that. All right. And that could be the same as that square. If you want to make it a bit bigger, it's up to you depending on your kiddo. So then, yeah, so they step into that space and that's where they can, pretend to be the superhero, pretend to do all that stuff that kids like to pretend to do. And that's their way of that outlet of getting it out, and it's in a safe space. It's not hurting anyone, and they're getting that input that the body is saying it needs, and it's in a safe manner. And then again, once they've done it, it's kind of like the body goes into then, great, that felt great that I just did that. Other high activity things like spinning. Some people have sit and spins at home, or just even using their own desk chair. And I'll see there, I can raise that, and just spinning in the chair, spending some time spinning if that's what the kids like to do. But again, supervised, intentional, making sure things are safe. But then this is creating those outlets for your kids to have to do. The other things are, maybe it's blow up a balloon, do some volleyball. So balloon volleyball inside. And again, they're able to whack it and hit it and release all that kind of energy that, they may not be able to get outside. At least now the weather's great, so at times we can go out, but when we can't, these are kinds of things we can do in a space that's safe. It's not going to knock anything, hopefully, over with the balloon. But, and then, basketball, doing that behind your door kind of idea. Skipping is another great, or maybe have an indoor little mini trampoline that they can jump on, stuff like that, or just doing jumping jacks or wall push-ups, having their hands, having a craft and decorating their hands, posting it somewhere where it's solid, where they're like, oh, looks like you need to you've got some more energy you need to get out, let's go to the wall, how many push-ups should we do? And then you let them choose what it is they want to do. Other great things for unleashing some energy is obstacle courses. So, getting chairs, stools together and having them race through, or going under the kitchen table, and you're kind of making your house and creating it into that obstacle course for them to crawl around, roll around, because those are all really great things to release that energy. Their environment is like the kids are they're using all their senses when it comes to things like this. So be mindful of, your environment and what's happening, etc. It may also be, some of you might have an exercise ball at home. The kids love to sit and bounce, so you could be bouncing on this, or they could be doing that superhero with your supervision and rolling their stomachs on it while you're supporting them to be, I'm Superman and I'm flying, or I'm Supergirl and I'm flying away. So again, those are all things using lots of different muscles to help them release that and built up energy that you're seeing, so that they're not jumping all over your furniture. So here also, like making things out of big boxes and stuff, but again, maybe make it as part of an obstacle course for them to do, and have some fun and release that built up energy. Thank you for joining me for this other family challenge about regulation. So just a family challenge recap is now you've got some other ideas on what you as a family can hopefully grab around your house to collect in order to help regulate your little ones and teach them and getting them closer to that step of self-regulation so that they're able to do it on their own whenever they're feeling stressed or sad or whatever that feeling is, that they're able to go to their calming kit or do some regulation kind of activities in order to release some of that pent-up energy or stress that we all have on a daily basis with our family. So stay tuned for our next family challenge. Remember, stay safe, deep breath, and love each other. Bye for now.